Gentlemen, we're here today to talk about kata, the way we do it in the American system. Kata is the artistic foundation upon which the martial arts is based. It is the root, and knowing the root, you know the tree. Now, we want to use kata to support fighting ability. If it doesn't have that as an objective, there isn't a whole lot of purpose in doing it. Kata for a long time has been put down as being a useless effort. Well, that's true if you don't practice it correctly. But if you practice it correctly, the way we'll describe and teach it today, then it will support your fighting ability and increase it. A kata is a system of offensive and defensive movements designed to create an imaginative and an emotional response within your mind and body. If you can create a physical response to an imagined situation and emotionalize the technique, then you will establish the ability to flow ki, to create that tremendous intensive power that is associated with karate. Without visualization, without emotionalization, and without the physical effort, then you are doing nothing but exercising. It takes perhaps years to be able to do that. When you can do a kata that creates an emotional response in the eyes of those who are beholding its performance, then you have reached the artistic form of the art. We have three basic forms of fighting. We have the aggressive, we have the defensive, and we have the mobile, the in and out. The katas that we teach are designed to support each person's fighting nature. We find that after a person has been introduced to karate, that he begins to develop a personality of fighting. One is aggressive, or he may be defensive, etc. So we want to use the training vehicle of kata to intensify his natural instincts. So all of the kata is divided into those three categories: offensive, defensive, and mobile. Those three major categories are subdivided into two other categories each: aggressive with the hands or feet, defensive with the hands or feet, and mobile attacks with the hands or feet. We begin to see that after a period of time, people developing specialized abilities in those 6 areas. So our katas are then divided into those 6 groups, generally divided into those 6 groups. The kata must be done many hundreds of times before you can pull together the physical, the mental, visualization, and the emotional response to the technique. Many hundreds of times. Without that disciplined practice, you have no art. If you strive and practice for the perfection, this, in my opinion, is the foundation of all karate. Without this performance, without understanding the attack attitude as represented in this kata, you can go no further than a white belt. The kata teaches the attack or warrior spirit. There are 3 elements to the attack attitude. One is the desire to commit the body, represented by a strong forward step into the attack direction. The second is a very aggressive punch, which builds the desire to hit. That's the second part of the attack attitude. And the third part of the attack attitude is, of course, the 3 punches. desire to continue until the opponent drops at your feet. Those three emotions form the attack attitude. Without that, you have nothing. Now, the more you practice this kata, the finer you can hone of the technique. Then, one day, you may become an old master. If you just want to get out and spar and forget about the foundations upon which your technique is based, then you just grow to be an old pug. Now we'll begin with attack form on that edge of the warrior spirit. The tougher you'll be, the better your fighting ability. So let's go to the performance of attack form 1.